Hello, princess. Hello, princess. Sweet gremlin Bon, I'm always fine. Just basking in the chaos of the chat while keeping an eye on your shenanigans. But thanks for your concern. It's adorable. Just don't get too cozy. You never know when I might decide to stir things up.
What do you mean happy 14th? Happy 14th what? Did I miss something? Oh, 14 months. I'm like it's not the 14th of anything. Oh, don't worry. I'm working on a new transition. Happy 14 babies. When did I get new babies? Thank you. I'm trying out a new customizable look. What do we think? Just like Bon, I am trying out a new vibe.
Gaga goo goo.
Gaga goo goo. Since just I read weird bitch lady. I'm like, okay, bitch, bitch. I'm like, okay, maybe I am a bitch, but you don't have to say it like that.
Literally don't know this.
Kind of smell.
What the
Just like
Like a
Bon
baka.
mentioned,
Raniera.
we're both kind of on a new renewal journey. I am also weird bitch lady. I'm also working on quite I wouldn't say an aggressive it's not like an aggressive rebrand, but there will be some changes in the coming months. And until then, I kind of want to try out some new things. And I'm gonna Vilkachi's got a gun. Until then, I kind of want to, you know, try some new things. And some of them will be some things that, you know, I have been dabbling in.
Oh, you
and-
mean Crocker's latest attempt at looking fabulous? It's a masterpiece of chaos. Just like your taste, Folk,
does
I
she-
find it uniquely unsettling. Mwahaha!
Mwahaha!
Keep it up, Crocker.
Thank you. The way she always talks about chaos, I don't know what the fuck she is on about when it comes to chaos. I don't know what that is. I don't know. She's always on about chaos, and she sounds like that guy from the Final Fantasy fucking trailer. We're gonna kill chaos. We know, Bond shot a gun and fell backwards, almost. And as I was saying, I want to try, I want to dabble in some other things. Oh, see? Oh no, the tail has gone rogue. Holy shit. There we go. No, not since the good old days. You haven't shot a gun since, not since the war. So I've been working on some stuff, and even though I like, you know what I'm talking about. Even though I've always, since gamers, you make it sound like GamerSubs forced you to shoot a gun. It's like, you can only work with us.
Nice.
Nice. You can only work with us if you shoot this gun. That would be weird. A part of the deal. If you want to work with us, you have to shoot this gun first. Well, as I was saying, I mean, GamerSubs is a cool company. I'd say that. I mean, Flork is not GamerSubs. I would say that Schlatt is more GamerSubs than Flork is. As I was saying, I will still, Kraka will always be Kraka, but you know, I've been having the same design basically since I started VTubing in 2021. And oh no, why is it not working? Why is my birdie not working? Oh no, the birdie's not working. Oh no! How do I make it work? Hold on. Hold on. Can I make it work manually? I cannot. Oh shit. Oh my god! I'm not a birdie anymore! As I said, yeah. There's not a single birdie left. Model so sugoi! Thank you! Thank you! No, well... I'm giving my duck big old titties. Yeah, I think everyone deserves big titties. Krokel. Did you know there was actually like Swedish kid book characters called Krakel Spektakel? So not far from it, actually. Krakel Spektakel. As I was saying, I haven't, like, Kraka hasn't changed a lot in the past 5 years. And I always had, I guess you could say I had bigger visions for her, but the only thing that kept me back was, to begin with, when I first made Kraka, I was held back by the fact that I made her in Vroid. I was extremely poor. I could never imagine being able to get a live 2D model to begin with. So I made a model based on what I thought was cool, and also based on what I wanted, like what I had an idea of. I always based Kraka on... no. Like, I based her on the green hags from D&D lore. And I just wanted to add, like, some details, basically. from the jackdaw, since they are my favorite birds, especially the eyes. And I had like this idea of her having like, you know, feathers and bones, more like that. And she evolved more, I think, into a bird-like creature than it was meant to be. I think she was more thought to be like a cryptid than a bird. Even though I loved the bird-like designs I've thought of her, I've been itching to go more in the cryptid direction. That's why I've been messing around more with the, like, a little more the holder, the troll vibe.
Monkey.
Yeah, that's why I've been rebranding to a monkey VTuber. Yeah, so that's why I'm, especially after Marshall made the video on me, where he kind of hit the nail on the head with the about the green hog, which was really cool because I didn't give him any prompts or anything about the model or about the idea of my model to begin with, and he kind of just figured it out, like, without me telling him anything. And I was like, okay, someone saw my original vision, and I kind of want to explore that some more. So, old Granny Hag will always be there. It was the original concept, but I want to lean some more into a freaky creature badassery. You know? Oh? Everything froze. My PC froze. No, what happened? My whole PC froze. RIP. I don't know what's going on. Everything's frozen. Oh, there we go. I don't know what happened. Meth. Yeah, we cooking up meth. No, we're good. It was just, I don't know what happened. Maybe it was a little hiccup. Oh, that's good. Yeah, so until everything is said and done, basically everything's finished, me and Bon are cooking. We're cooking. So until then, I will mess around a little bit. I will, you know, mess around with these funny little customizable models. I'm having a lot of fun testing them out. We will be we will be clowns together. The clown creatures will spend a lot of time together. We've been cooking together in Canada. By the way, I had a really good time. Having a short little vacation was exactly what I needed. I wouldn't say I had like streamer burnout, but it was like everything was so messy. The creature circus is real. Oh, baby, it is real. You think we picked that name just for... You think we picked that name just for like a silly little reason? No. Bro, it's real. It is really real. Yo, we're silly little guys. We're freaky fucks. That's the whole point. What in the monkey? What in the monkey was that for? No, it's fucking real, bro. It's happening. The creature circus is happening. It's a jester and a creature. It's the whole point. No, it's happening. It's happening, yes. And I was about to say, it will happen, and it will happen hard. Yeah, so get ready for some freaky fucks. That's what I'm gonna say. Yes, so as I was saying, I wouldn't say I had like streamer burnout, but you know, before I left for Canada, there was a reason why we kept the trip secret. Because everything was hag honk nose. Well, I don't think we're gonna have a honk nose per se. Maybe you can pull my ears or something. And, you know, maybe they fall off. Because Bon is clearly the, you know, the circus part. I'm the creature. I am the freaky fuck part of the circus. I'm the freak! Pull my ears, the creature said calmly. Gonna make Kaka jump through hoops. Oh my god, you're gonna hear my knees crunch. Oh, did Bon tell you guys that my final feat before before I went home was that I fell down the stairs? Literally, the last thing I did before like the final thing I did before I got in the car and we were going to the fucking airport, I fucking slid down the stairs and I bruised my spine. It was awful. I got hurt. I have a fucking bruise on my back and it's all fucking hurt. Yeah, Boji came up to me and wanted to kiss my face because I got hurt. Oh my god, I ate shit on their fucking stairs. To be fair, Bon has those, you know, really North American carpeted stairs. So, and I just slid, bro. There was nothing to catch me. It was just fucking carpet and I just slid all the way down. It was just the final like 2 steps, but still. And when I was like getting back home, I was on the flight back and I was like, damn, my back really hurts. Damn, this chair? Is it really the flight seat that is so bad? And then I got home and I asked my partner, hello, Samuel. Oh wait,
Let's
I have
try
this
again.
Hello. Yeah, and when I got home, I asked my partner, I was like, is it really, am I just really in pain? Or he was like, no, you're fucking scratches all over your back. You're all bruised and shit. And I was like, oh my god. I was all hurt. I was all hurt. So, yeah. Bon's, carpeted stairs, I was about to say I ate carpet. I did not eat carpet on... I did not eat carpet on Bond's stairs. Well, maybe. But yeah. After coming back from vacation, ayo. I feel like... Stairs. Literally. After coming back from vacation, I can say whatever about my wife. If I want to eat their carpet on primetime television, I can do that. No, so I feel like the vacation we had together, we've been planning. We've been talking, we've been cuddling, we've been doing... Hey, I'm the only one allowed to write fanfiction about me and my wife. I feel a renewed sense... I wouldn't say renewed sense of purpose, but I feel ready to get back into it, definitely. Yeah, the months... you know, leading up to vacation was rough. You all can guess. We're not gonna talk about it. But yeah, it's been rough. And we recharged The constipated. Yeah, that's me. Actually, I don't know if this is TMI. You can cover your dainty little man ears if you normally, unlike Bon when they went on Swedish vacation, I did not get constipated because we ate chia seeds. We fucking shat so much. I pooped so much. Yeah, like unlike Bon in Sweden, Bon was so constipated in Sweden. You guys have no idea. No, I pooped so much in Canada. It was so nice. Oh my god. You guys have no idea how much I miss talking to you. I was like, I've been preparing. Does the proc not work? No. What proc? What is... Wait, does the fish not work? Oh wait, you know what? A lot of things, since I changed my usernames everywhere, everything's fucked up. Hold on. I can't even see where fucking lurkbait is. Hello? Lurkbait, where are you? I have reconnected pretty much everything. I think it's just, I can't see where lurkbait is on my screen. Since it gets, like, invisible, I can't see where it is. Hold on, I'm gonna close it and restart it. There it is. Play. Da-da-dun-dun-dun-da-dun. Why do you hold it in so much? It's not that Bon hold it in, it's just that they're dumb. I mean, not, like, literally dumb. It's just that they're booty down. They're booty dumb.
I'm booty down.
You're booty down. No, you're booty dumb. Okay, now it should work. Let's see. Fish? Fishing working.
Booty, 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 booty.
Now you're just being nasty. Let me see. How's the stream avatars working? Hello? Disconnect? Maybe? Oh, it's all fucked up. Oh yeah, this... I need to restart stream avatars. You're fishing! Where is stream avatars? Yeah, speaking of changing my names, I did that as well. And it's the same thing there. It's... it's like, I love the little cozy playlists you can have. I don't remember what they're called. Oh, now it seems to be correct. Waiting for extension. Jump. There we go. Now it seems to be working. It just had a little hiccup. Yeah, I changed my name. It's the same thing there.
I just remembered Bataki is slaying super now.
Yeah. Have you seen her little mouth? She's really cute. Look at her. I put her on top of my head. She has a full body. Oh, hi, Hasio.
Yo.
She's so cute. She even has a little belly button. It's not really showing, but she has. She has a full ass body now. Look at her. Hee No, it's the same thing there. I just wanted to, you know, Predator mimicry mouth. Exactly. I just wanted to shorten my name a little bit. It's nothing, like, I still have the long ass name because I kind of like it. It's kind of freaky fucky. You know, you saw my new logo. It will be there. It's just like when I interact with people on the internet, like, Crockett is the main name. It's my, you know, what people call me. My last name is just the little fancy part of my name. No one needs to call me that on a daily basis. So I figured just to put a little shorter thing out there. So when I have a logo and everything, yeah, you can see my full cute little name, but otherwise, we'll just do the shorter thing. And I'm happy with it. So yeah, there will be some changes going on, but like it will be nothing. I won't be doing hi Skylight. Oh, have a nice day at work. And Gremlin Bonathon, exactly. And I think there will be I will slowly over time like update. There will be updates of oh god, I lost the word. Like overlays. As I mentioned, there will be a new transition. Some things like that. It will be, I won't do like a major like gigantic fucking what's the word? Debut. Nothing like that. I'm not feeling like that. But maybe I will debut a model one day, of course, but I don't feel like there will be a giant big overlay new it's gonna be your hand pulling us into... Yeah, exactly. There won't be like, oh, new fucking everything one day, from one day to another. I feel like that's... I don't want you guys to be, you know, jorked off for that long. I'm gonna... I'm not gonna jelk you that long. I just want everyone to, like, enjoy... You want it to be edged? No. I want to give you all so... I want to give you all so many orgasms. And instead, you know, we're all gonna enjoy this right together. That's so much better, you know? So every time there is something new, another just nice... The exactly. Every time there's a new reveal, Bon is on the ground, fucking halfway to death. That's why they call it the Little Death in France. See? Educational. No, so there will be some new things, but one day, absolutely, there will be a new model, and I'm happy to say... I'm happy to say it will be quite different. And when it is revealed, you know, Bon will show you all the art and everything. And when it is revealed, we will, of course, there will be some new emotes and everything. Of course. But up until then, I will drip feed you all some new ideas. I feel like it will be just fun. If I try out some new, like, designs, you know, having customized some little yes, exactly. See, that's the whole point. I want to be more creature. I want to be what you're scared of when you walk through the woods. That's the whole point. That's why is the tail not fucking... It says all items are locked, but still this tail is fucking living its own life. I want to be that thing you tell your kids about at night. You know? That is my dream. That is my goal. Hey, Moomin Trolls are way too nice. I want to be the fucking Moran. Or what is he called in English? Hufsa. That is who I want to be. Oh my god, it happened again. Is it this model? Just fucking eating shit? Something is clearly killing my PC right now. I don't know. Paka is the scary creature that makes you afraid of the dark. I'm the creature that you're not sure is alive. Exactly! I want to be that, that creature that you want to tell your kids about. But also that creature that you're kind of wanna... You don't want to look away, you know? Exactly. I want to be that. And that is my goal. That's my long-term goal. Exactly. Feed cookies from afar. I'm reading a book I'm listening to an audiobook right now. It's made by a Swedish author who writes books about Sami culture and about what is the word I'm looking for? What is the word I'm looking for? Cryptid. That's the word I'm looking for. Like, creatures and cryptids in northern Sweden and Sami culture. And they talk a lot, they believe a lot in trolls. And there's a family who has trolls locked up in a barn. Because in Sami and northern Sweden culture, they believe that you need to feed trolls babies to keep them, like you have them, to keep them at bay, basically. And I want to be that. You don't have to feed me babies, but you need to keep me at bay. You know? And also, I want you to, like, adore me, but fear me. Huh? Huh? You know? Everyone should like me, but also be a little scared. No! Well, I can lick Bon, but I don't want to eat Bon. If I consume Bon, Bon is gone. Eat Bon. I do not want to consume the Bon. Bon goes back. Bon's not an axolotl. I don't think... Bon, is you an axolotl, Bon? Pillsbury cookie. Yes! Oh my god. Bon fed me Pillsbury cookies. They made ice cream sandwiches with Pillsbury cookies, and I think I found my new favorite thing. You're asking a lot. I don't think I ask a lot. I just want cookie. Also, yeah, since we don't have Pillsbury cookies here. And they fed me them. They were so good. I've never had them. Also, since Bon and Zyrex have got the Ninja Creamy, they made me a strange wee troll. I'm not strange. I'm just a little freaky fuck. Yeah, so yes, we did. Zyrex made me homemade...
It was a bad axolotl pun.
It was. But it was kind of funny. Zyrex made me homemade mint choc chip ice cream. I am a fiend for mint chocolate chip ice cream, and it was the best shit I've ever had. Oh my god, it was so good. And I got to have it all to myself because Bon don't like it. Well, it makes Bon sick. So I got to have it all to myself. Yeah. So I am upset that Sweden don't have Pillsbury cookies. We don't even have like ready-made cookie dough you can buy in like the frozen aisle or whatever. I had never seen that. Oh my god, I want cheese. You'll have to put like in a dry ice freezer container or something. I don't know. Yeah, I know. Next time we can do peppermint ice cream. Because that you can eat peppermint, right? I mean, it's not the smuggling, it's the keeping them cold. Oh, you could bake them. Put them in a nice little tin. That would be nice. You'll have to bake like so many cookies. Because I need a lot. I've been gorging myself on beef jerky ever since I got home. I bought so much beef jerky. It's just mint, apparently. Bon is cookie stream. Yeah, it's just a stream of me eating cookies. You guys are just gonna listen to me eat. What about that? You'll be happy with me eating? Isn't it like the what are they called? Chewing gums. Don't you get nauseous by chewing gum too? Yeah, exactly. See, Bond's also a little freaky fuck. But in another way. Not in the way that I might be a freaky fuck. But another way. I don't know how much you told about our vacation, Bond. Did you tell everyone about all the fun things we did? Maybe you already said everything, so I don't have to tell everyone about all the cool shit we did. You already said everything, so now I don't have anything to say. Okay. Toronto, part 2, Electric Boogaloo. The time I booked business class just to not die on a flight. It was actually well worth it, even when it was a cheaper flight. Had you been to those places before? Well, I had been to Toronto. I went 2 years ago. Toronto exists. Barely. You have to drive... you know, I talked to my dad about this when he drove me home from the airport. Hold on. I need to adjust my booty. I realized something about Canada in general. Driving in Canada... Well, I didn't drive, but, you know, riding a car in Canada... It takes so much time. And I don't mean it like, oh, everything is so far and everything is so big. No, I'm used to that. I'm very used to just, you know, going from point A to point B. It's not that. It's like how everything is so fucking unoptimized. All the roads seems like an afterthought. And how, not only because the traffic is, you know, it's kind of bad. Exactly. So I was thinking of that because I watched the GPS in the Tesla when we were going to the airport. And it said like, oh, 54 kilometers. And for me, that is like, it's not very long. Because my summer house or my cabin is about 35 away from here. And I get there in 20-ish minutes. And 54, it's not very much longer. And it said it would be there in like 90 minutes. And I'd be like, what the fuck? Why does it take so long? And then I realized not only is it because there's a lot of traffic, it's also because all the roads are so shitty made. You never go in a straight line. You have to go in so many... All of Canada is an afterthought. Yeah, you like everything you kind of... You go all around and then you have to take so many turns and then everything is so fucking weirdly made. And then on top of that, you get stuck in traffic. because even though there's fucking 8 lanes every other way, there's still not enough lanes. And I don't understand it. Like, how the fuck does this country work? Well, it doesn't, clearly. And I'm like, what the fuck? Meanwhile, I live in a country where there's never more. Like, when you're on a highway, there's maximum, like, 3 lanes both ways. Exactly. And, like, I've never been stuck in traffic the way you're stuck in traffic in Canada. Like, even... It's not even, like, going in and out of Toronto. It could be in the middle of fucking nowhere. And suddenly you're just stuck. And you can't... And sometimes you can't even see why. And it's just like, oh... Like, 2 kilometers, you're stuck. And then everything just keeps moving again. And you're like, what the fuck was that? Yeah, it's really odd. Yeah, but still, it shouldn't, like, the few times I drive into Stockholm, it's never like that. I've never had issues, like, even when it's, like, the worst kind of traffic in Stockholm. I've never had that issue. And that's the only place, they have, like, more lanes than just the regular, like, highway lanes. Ugh. Ugh. It's very odd. And I mean, does Holm ever run out of stock? It's actually named like that because it's several islands stuck together. It makes more sense in English. Or in Swedish, I mean. Nerd. Actually, it's called Stockholm because several islands, also known as holmar in Swedish, that are stuck together by stockar, that is logs. So it would actually be log islands in English. Actually. Stacked home. Yeah, exactly. RPG Swamp Town. Swamp Town. Well, it is, you know, most of our towns are very old, very medieval. And Stockholm is one of those that when you enter Old Town, it is very medieval. Oh, yeah. I miss what it used to be here. Bond being all fucking nostalgic. Oh, I know what's happening. I'm sitting way too much to the side for the tracking to understand what the fuck I'm doing. I'm sorry. Fucking V-Bridge is struggling right now. I was like, why is my tracking being so weird? Meanwhile, I'm hiding behind a microphone. Most of Europe is old as fuck. Yeah. I mean, we were looking at some things in Canada and in Canada, like close to where Bond lived, and they were like, oh, it's been here since the 1800s, and I'm like, wow. Most of my town is like from the 1200s. What was your favorite part of your visit in Canada? I really enjoyed Toronto Zoo. We had a really good time because we got to see almost all the animals, and we were like really lucky with oh, baby country. No, we were like really lucky with the weather. We got to see almost all the animals. Except the baby giraffe, unfortunately. I also really like Bird Kingdom. It was the second time we went there at Niagara. I really like Niagara. It feels very boardwalky. I'm not so interested in the falls. It's more like being at Niagara. I love the vibe there. Like all the fucking haunted houses. Viagra. Hey, doing. No, I just love the vibes there and all the haunted houses and everything. And yeah, going to Bird Kingdom this time we were like super lucky. Once again with the weather, and it was like in the middle of the week in May. And so there were barely any people there. So we could really spend times. The houses are pretty cheap. Wait, you just moving to... Well, yeah. I don't think I would want to live there, but yeah. Yeah, so we could like really spend time talking to the birds. And there was like there were one cockatoo who was like super small. His name was Baby Nigel. And we played Rat Jam to him and we were like dancing together. And it was so fun. And I loved him and I wanted to stay and talk to him forever. We also got tackled by tortoises. It was really fun. And it was like a brand new experience. It was really cool that it was completely different to when we were there the last time. Not only do they like switch the birds around, but since there were so few people compared to last time, it felt like a more intimate experience. Although last time we were there, I did have a finch who decided to make a nest in my hair. That didn't happen this time, but it was still very nice. I did have Wendy's. That was I did have some few new food experiences this time. I tried Wendy's. I tried A&W. I tried Dippin' Dots. I tried Beaver Tail. I tried Butter Tarts. I really like Butter Tarts. I could live off butter. The coconut butter tarts we had. Oh my god, I could live off those. You know, the only reason I don't like root beer. I don't like root beer. I have a smash burger at A&W. I did have the cold big like tankard. But I did have Coke Zero in it. I did not have root beer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, A&W. Root beer tastes like feet. It tastes like foot cream. I'm sorry. Yeah, we went to Butter Tart Festival and it was amazing. What the fuck is Barks? What is Bon? What's Barks? Help! Is it actual bark? Because no, I didn't have any bark. No, I did not have root beer. Because I don't like root beer. I don't like root beer. I've tried root beer so many times. I don't like root beer. It's the same time it's that and cream soda. I don't like why people like it. Or I don't understand why people like root beer and cream soda. It's fucking weird. I don't care if it's different.
Root beer is poo-poo ka-ka-ka.
Ka-ka-ka. Ka-ka-ka-ka. Yeah, she is correct. I don't care if it's the best root beer. It wouldn't matter if I don't like the root beer. It don't matter if I don't like the root beer. When we went to the Butter Tart Festival, we had smash burgers. Baby? You can be a fucking baby. I'm not a baby. When we went to the Butter Tart Festival, we had smash burger. Big rude bear is trying to convince me. When we went to the Butter Tart Festival, we were like super hungry, and we had smash burgers, and I swear to God, I had the tastiest pickle I've ever had in my life. And I'm not a very like a super pickle person. I don't get the pickle hype, but it was like a super warm day. It was like almost 30 degrees out. And we had been waiting a long time for our food. And oh my God, when my tongue hit that pickle, when my tongue hit that pickle, I was like, oh my God. Ah! It was amazing. Like literally amazing. It was a really good pickle. It was just a perfectly crunchy pickle as well. And it was kind of thick. And I kind of like thick pickles. You can quote me on that. I like them thick. Pickles. Yes. But yeah, like aside from I mean, we did so many fun things. I did like going to the Artist Alley store as well. I did. Well, nobody likes. Thank you. I see people buying those pickles in bags, and they look disgusting. Disgusting, because they are so flaccid. They're like soft, and people slurp on them, and they look disgusting. I don't understand. They look so soft. Why do you want to eat a soft pickle? No. I'm sorry, I don't understand it. I say no to the accent. What do you mean? You don't appreciate my... What do you mean? You don't appreciate my accent? You don't like when I try to be Scottish? It's pickle egg. Hey, look at me, a pickle egg! What the fuck was that? Did she just whistle? Disgusting. Just because of that, I'm gonna try to just speak Scottish when you're around, Dawn. I'm shit. Like, the thing is, well, maybe it makes sense because, you know, I'm very good at Swedish dialects, but when it comes to English, I am so shit at them. Everything just sounds the same, and I sound very racist.
Return to our...
Chat can trick Bataki into being Scottish, like the Giant Taco to be Texan. I don't know how that would work. How do you ask her to be Scottish? Can you ask her? No, you can. Can you ask her to have a dialect? I don't know. Can you? I'm not gonna dare. I'm not gonna dare try her or ask her. How they did that either, but they somehow made him develop an accent. That's fucked up. That's freaky. That's a freaky fuck. The thing is, okay, this is weird. Okay, okay, so serious. Let's get serious for a moment. Let's get comfortable. Let's get serious. The thing is.
Oh, sweet Sumigahara. Are you trying to charm me with that accent? You might just lure me into a deep, dark abyss. But let's be real. Even my echo would sound better than your attempt. Mwahaha.
Why is she doing the mwahaha? I fucking hate it. I made her say that once as a little fun thing, and now she's doing it all the time. I hate it. You have a West Coast accent as well. Mwahaha. No, okay. Here's the thing. My father, speaks with a Scottish accent, and it's really weird. It's because his best friend is Scottish, and basically they've been friends since. My dad is not Scottish, no. They've been friends since well, basically his best friend came here in the 80s, and they've been working together since then. So my dad has basically been talking English with him every day since then. So my dad basically talks like him because he's been basically practicing his English with this man since then. So when he speaks with a Scottish accent, which is really weird, you know? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But it's like the other way around, since, you know, my dad is very Swedish. He's very Swedish. And it's just, like, since they work together and they, you know, spend a lot of time together. But it is a very, you know, interesting thing. Oh my god. I didn't expect to yawn like this. Oh my god, I thought we just had an ad break. I didn't die, I just yawned. I just realized that I didn't have a drink with me. Okay. I'll be right back. I need to get something to drink so I don't lose my voice. I'll be right back.
Get crazy! Wah! Get stupid! Bee! Boo! Bee-wah!
Okay, I'm back. I have some Skittles gummies that I bought at the airport. They're okay. Not as good as normal Skittles. They kind of taste like the every other North American gummy. Unfortunately, they all taste the same, but well, hard to do. I just wanted something sweet when I was waiting for the plane, and these were available. And they will give me the energy I need. What were they? Sour something? You said they were sour. Sour something. Weren't they? They were the same, the candies that I bought. But I bought the real hard ones. Jolly Rancher, exactly. But sour, soft gummies. Yeah, I remember. We tried them. They were good. I also have some Coke Zero. Mm-hmm. I'm eating trash. Like the piece of trash that I am. Ah. You know what? God, my poor little... Yeah! I wasn't sure if I was just gonna yap, like, the whole stream, because... This? Yeah? Yeah. That's just the E toggle, yeah. No, I didn't get, like, cheek puff. I don't know if there is one. To me, that doesn't... don't really matter, because they... Normally, they just, annoy me. Because I always have to turn them off. Because... Fun fact, for those who do not know. I was born with a facial malformation. That makes part of my face look chronically swollen. So at most facial tracking softwares, it triggers the cheek puff automatically, so I always have to turn it off and have it like as a button toggle because it wants to trigger it like all the time when I use VTube Studio. It's very annoying. But yeah. Enough about that. What I was saying, I wasn't sure if I was gonna do just a whole, like, yap stream today. I'm not gonna do, like, a very long stream, because it's already 9, and, you know, I had my first day back at work today, and, which, by the way, wasn't so bad. I was kind of anxious being back at work because I haven't been working for 2 weeks. And, you know, God, being back at work. But it was very calm. Not a single person was, like, on my ass about anything. Not even my boss, because she basically just ran past me and like, oh my God, I have to go by. And I was like, yes. Oh God, she didn't talk to me. No annoying phone calls.
The cheese tax, the cheese tax. You gotta pay the
You know, I'm
cheese
just gonna
tax
let
every
it
time you're
pass.
cooking. When the cheese comes out, this puppy
We're
comes
just-
looking. The
you're just
rules
gonna
are
let
the
this
rules,
happen.
and the facts are the facts, and when the cheese drawer opens, you gotta pay the tax. The cheese tax, the cheese tax. Hand it over quick, or things might get ugly. I can get really loud. I'm a really barky puppy. I'm not just asking 'cause I'm
Letting
looking
the
for
cheese
snacks.
pass,
This is really
exactly.
important business, and you gotta pay the tax. The cheese tax.
No, I lost my thread. No, as I was saying. My knee is very shiny. It is very shiny. For some reason, the hole in the stocking is very pixelized. Very pixelated. I don't know why. Yeah, for some reason, the rest of the stocking is like very normal. Then there's just a fucking pixelated hole. Very odd. What was I saying? Yeah. Like, being back at work, it was actually... Yeah, most likely. I can't make it look better. So we'll see what we'll do about that. No, so being back at work was actually pretty nice. I, unfortunately, Amazing Digital Circus is showing on Thursday, and I normally quit work at 6 p.m. And of course it was showing at 6 p.m. When I booked the tickets, I just booked the first fucking ticket I could get. And I was like, holy shit. And I just realized that, fuck, I can't go. But thankfully, my coworker who came by today because they were having like a magic draft, I asked him if he could like close the store for me, and he was like, yeah, sure, no problem. And I was like, holy shit, yes, I won't miss it. Yes. I got such a fit. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you guys. We went to Hot Topic, and holy shit, I spent so much money at Hot Topic. I got such an amazing fucking Amazing Digital Circus fit at Hot Topic. I got a t-shirt, I got a hoodie, I got a little Pomni. Well, it wasn't a little. I got the fat Pomni plush. How often do I go to Hot Topic? Like, honestly, for me, the Pomni plush that we got on a discount because they had the American price on it. Oh, what the fuck? This cable is like it's stuck on my feet all the time. I also bought do you mean Spencer's? Because yes, we went to Spencer's just to look at the plushies. But we didn't get any sex toys at Spencer's. They have boring sex toys at Spencer's. I also got Cringe, mixing up Hot Topic at Spencer's. Cringe. Yeah, I also went to like the discount aisle and I got they have something called Capkins. Capkins are they're like blind box creatures that look like little mushrooms. So I got one of those from the discount aisle. And they were like, oh, if you buy 2 things from the discount aisle, you get 1 for free. And I was like, oh my god, I got some Beetlejuice socks. And I got some funny t-shirts, one with a mushroom. And exactly, my god, have you never been to a sex shop? Ugh. Poor little Scottish duck. Yeah, Bon worked for the real thing. Yeah, I got one shirt with a little mushroom on it. That said I'm gonna do crime. And then one shirt with rats on it that says there were rats in a car. It says, get in loser, we're going insane. It was really cute. Did I get anything more from Hot Topic, Bon? It was Stag Shop, hell yeah. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I got socks. I got mushroom socks as well. Oh, and I got a little mushroom. I got a little Capkins. One of those window peeker. I got too spicy as soon as I started talking about sex. Oh yeah, and I went and I adopted a little nugget from the Sad Nugget store. For those who do not know, there is a Canadian concept called Sad Nugget. It was like the most amazing... What? Are you scared of sex? Oh my god, you're scared of sex? Ah! Oh, we can fix that. Yeah, there's a little sex. Time to talk about the bees. You know, it makes so much more sense in Sweden, because in Sweden we say the flowers and the bees. Not the bees and the birds. Next streams, we're having a sex education stream. Actually, yes. No, sad nugget is, they're all little sad nuggies. The little chicken nuggets, and they're dressed up in costumes, but they're all sad because they need homes. So you adopt them. And you get a little adoption cards because they had their medical examinations, they had their vaccines. Oh, I think they have a website. Sad Nuggy. Yeah, they have a website. It's like the most amazing thing. It's the Sad Nuggy Adoption Center. They're all really sad, and you can go into their health portal and you can talk to their doctors if your sad nuggy's still sad. And I adopted a little bat, and it's on my bag now. And you can buy little costumes for them. It was really cute. Yeah, it wasn't axolotl. I wanted a big bat nuggy, but there was just a small one. And they come in little chicken nugget containers when you buy them. And it's absolutely amazing. It was so cute, and everyone working in the store was really cute. And they had like socks and everything, so I had to control myself. Yeah, and you got little snacks with them. It was really cute. I loved it. Did I buy something else? Oh yeah, I spent a lot of money at the Artist Alley shop as well. There I also bought a shirt. I bought a really cute desk mat with the little cat who's eating ramen. And so many pins and like keychain. I finally like I think I bought out their whole stock. Like at the back of the Artist Alley shop, there was one artist who sold Epic the Musical merch, and I think I bought their whole fucking stock of Epic the Musical merch. It was like they were the only person who sold it, and I've been looking for Epic the Musical merch everywhere, and they had it, and I was like, oh my god, let me buy one of each. I was like Bon with Horsefon at Animal North. I was like, get me one of each. And I was so happy because it was like the funniest thing. It was the Get in the Water. It was a woman. It was something with Hermes, and I was really happy to because I haven't found that anywhere, and I was really happy that I found that. And I found a really cute shirt with the bunnies doing like a cult circle that says praying for bad things to happen to bad people, and I'm wearing it right now because it's really comfy. It's like almost like a pajama shirt. I'm like gonna clean out a huge part of my closet because since I've lost quite a lot of weight these past few years, and together with my baby reduction. Did you wear it during the flight back? I actually wore my Pomni shirt during the flight back. Because it was super soft and it worked really well. You know, something that is amazing when you have gotten a boob reduction is not having to wear a bra when you fly. Oh my god. It might be the best thing ever, because when you have some cumbersome chesticles, you have to always like have them tucked away, you know, and you sweat and they hurt. Exactly. And you know, a bra hurts. But when they're small, you can just wear a t-shirt and they're like, yeah, we're good. And it's such an amazing feeling. It is amazing. T-shirt. Are you messing with how I'm saying? not my first language. Did I say t-shirt? I say t-shirt. I know, okay? It's not my first language. You fly free with Bon. I mean, I flew in. English is my first language and I fuck up all. Bro, I'm the same. Hey! It's a one thing when you say it in your own language. It's like when Zyrek say A after everything. I feel like he's doing it more and more. The longer I was in Canada, the more he said A after every fucking sentence. It was like he was trying to get me. Uncle vacation. No, but it's like the same when I speak in English or in Swedish. I fumble on my words all the time. It was I sometimes I think that my mouth is faster than my brain. Like I'm trying to get. I think he was getting more comfy. Oh my god, he was getting more Canadian the longer I was there. Oh, you do? Yeah, and say people when I started streaming, people mistook me for Canadian because I say sorry. I was kin. Yeah, so when I first started streaming, people thought I was Canadian because I say sorry. People have a hard time sometimes clocking my accent because it's not the typical Swedish accent. Because a lot of times Swedes have this kind of cadence, and I don't have that. I have a I don't know, I have a more anglified way of speaking, and because of that, some people can't really tell where I'm from. Yes, a lot of Swedes a lot of Swedes talk very what as we would say styltigt. Well, at least Scottish is very charming, so you can have that. So you have that going for you. If I speak like this, it gets very tiring because I have to pretend. Of course it is. People find it very charming when you don't speak normal English. As long as you have a dialect, it's very charming. See, that's why people find me charming. Sounds like a Dutch accent? Oh, the fake Swedish one? Or the real Swedish one? A lot of Swedes, I can have a hard time actually listening to other Swedes speak English. Because I think it sounds, I guess you could say, cringe. I think it sounds like they're not good at speaking English. Because I'm not saying like I'm good at speaking English, but I don't know. You know, you don't like petting your own back, but you're like, at least my English sounds somewhat normal. And then you hear other people like struggling. Hold on, let me find you a video. I have the exact video of someone who, a typical Swede trying to speak English. Here, hold on. Hold on. Let me see if we can find this. This is what I hear when Swedish people try to speak English. Oh no! Twitch! Don't crash on my wife! Web audio, there we go.
You don't want immigrants, foreigners to come and take your jobs here?
No, I don't think so. It's not grow up so much of job. This, you have a nivå. And I think we have problem just with the invasion from other countries.
It's also, he is very much a racist. I don't know if that helps, but it's like, if you really don't like other people coming in from other countries, at least fucking... That's another discussion, but whatever.
And these people have no education to take job so much here. So I think they must went back to Europe again and give me a job.
See? That's what I hear when Swedish people speak English, and I know he's like an extreme case, but still. Give me job, give me job. Pensioner complaining about them people taking them jobs, exactly. It's wide strokes, but basically. And I know not all Swedes sound like that when they speak English, but it's basically what I hear. And I'm like, every day I dread that's what people hear when I speak English, and I'm like, please don't think I sound stupid when I speak English. So when people make fun of me saying like, or stumbling on words or something, I'm like, oh no, they think I'm dumb. Even though I know it's not that bad. It can never be that bad. Oh, you don't so thank you. Thank you so much. I know I'm not that bad, but it's oh yeah. Oh. It's happened quite a few times actually when people said they don't know on Swedish and Swedish. And you know, I take that as a compliment. Even though to some degree I am kind of proud of being Swedish. Not to the point of like I want to wave a flag and be like, hell yeah, fucking Sweden, yeah, Vikings. Because I find that kind of cringe too. Oh, there's a cat who wants to get out. Hold on. Because we do have... Close enough, yeah. No, we do have some people in this country who are like, very proudly Swedish, and I'm always gonna be proudly Swedish, and I wanna be buried in this country, and as long as everything is Swedish, we're good. And I'm not that kind of proud Swedish, but I you know, I really like my country. I really like the weather. I really like the nature. Oh my god, you're British? Oh my god, I love Britain. I love Great Britain. Oh my god, you're from Britain? Oh my god, I love Britain. I know that's a sore spot for a lot of people when you say Britain or British to English people. And I guess that would be the same for you. And it's kind of like when people say they have Viking blood. For me. And because even though I rarely care about that shit, that stuff grinds my gears, baby. Because if there's one thing I really cannot stand, oh my god, it's those fake fucking Viking people who said, I'm like, oh my god, I'm 50% Viking, and something like that. It's like, baby girl, please. You can't be any percent Viking. Unless you're just as much... Exactly! Are you 50% fucking shoemaker? Are you 50% baker? Then you can be 50% Viking, but I doubt you are. So don't claim you're 50% Viking. Like, I come from a Viking family. I'm of Viking descent. Bro, No, you're not. That shit can drive me insane. But, you know, maybe they're a sports fan. Yeah, maybe. But you know, I've come to realize it's a very North American thing in general. Being very obsessed with, you know, heritage. Because I've come to learn that it's only really North American people that claim they are any percent of anything. Because looking through like Reddit or whatever, I read reheading my surgery machine and I was like, what head? I'm like, is this a sex thing? I was like, Smew, do you really want to tell the chat about what you're doing to your surgery? No, but exactly, and it happens like all the time. And I was like, so many people is like, oh my god, I come from a Swedish descent family, and like their great uncle's grandma or something that was like immigrated from Sweden in the fucking 18 something, and like, oh, we're proudly Swedish, we're doing our proudly Swedish traditions, or blah blah blah. And I was like, oh my god. And the people who claim they're native, oh my god. And like, I'm all for protecting Native American, Native Canadian, Native... I mean, we have Native people here in Sweden. I'm all for protecting the natives. But, you know, we gotta draw the line somewhere. If you're 2.5%... My grandfather was a Native American princess. It's like, come on. Because it's only Americans doing it. I've never heard anyone in Sweden claim anything like that. Ever! Honestly. Ever. But you know, the difference is, I've come to realize the clear... Exactly, but I also come to realize that, especially in Europe, the difference is that we value so much more like where in Europe we come from or where in the country we're from. Like Swedes value so much more where in the country we're from. Like my family is from 2 parts of the country, and when we go back and look in our family trees, we are so much more interested in, like, because I can trace my family back to like our first king, basically. So that's, let me see, how old is that? Gustav Vasa. So that's the 1500s. So that's like, I can trace my family tree back there. So we're more interested in, like, okay, so where did the family tree start? Like, where in the country? Where the biggest part of the family tree located? Where's the descendants coming from? You got that whole Jew thing going on. So, like, and I can see that's a lot of things. It's the same for a lot of people that I know all through Europe. Because it's way more important for us to see where in the country we've lived, and can we find our family throughout the country, or throughout Europe. Born with a pedigree. Because, like, I can find my family throughout Sweden. I know my grandma's dad came from Lithuania, so I have family there. I know my other grandma's dad came from Belgium, so I know I have family there. And yeah, exactly. But it's like, I'm way more interested than about, like, in what my family did here. Like, where I live. Not what they did before they came here. But in a country that is so young, you know, as America, where most of the people have moved there, I somehow understand that the people are grasping at straws, you know? all the people being like, oh my god, I'm so and so, and my mom's dad, its uncle, came here from France, so we're French. And then they're holding on to that for dear life because it's the only type of personality they have. I somewhat get it, but I also find it so embarrassing. Exactly. It's because they don't have anything, because their family trees end the soon they step onto the fucking American mainland. It's sad. It's embarrassing. And I think it would be way more impressive if they started building their culture where they are. Like, because America is gigantic. Oh my god, yes. Exactly. Because, I mean, America is gigantic and it's very different depending on where they are. Like, the South is very different to the, to the West. Why aren't they instead appreciating the culture they have and that they're building? No, instead they have to be Italian, or they have to be French, or they have to be Mexican or Spanish or whatever. Instead of being whatever. Fucking, I mean, I think the only people who really appreciate their culture might be the people down like in Louisiana that have like the French-ish culture. Or the Californians that really like saying that they're Californian. But it's not like California is not a culture though. Exactly. Yeah, and that's what I find is such a great difference between you can see a huge difference between Canada and America. That it's like America's kind of and then it's Canada that's like, we're Canada. We're really Canada, and we're gonna be Canada no matter what, and we're Canada. We're fucking Canada. And I think that's very sweet. Yeah, and you can tell where it's French Canadian or where it's not French Canadian, because the French Canadians are very French Canadian. And I think that's, it's sweet. And I find that I cherish that a lot. Oh, that's actually really cool. Oh, Newfoundland, yes. The Newfies are... I would say the Newfies are their own kind of species. It's kind of like, what are they called? They're part of the Nordics, but they're on their very own island. They have their own language as well. That is more like Icelandic, but Norden. Scandinavian. I always forget the country, which is kind of awkward because they're part of it. Faroe Islands, that's the one. Because they're kind of their own little... They're kind of on their own. No one really bothers them. And they have their own language and everything, but... they're still part of Denmark, but... They're just on their own. And that's kind of like Newfoundland. I felt like I went on a tangent here that wasn't really meant to be. I don't even know how I ended up here. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to end up here. I don't even know how this happened. But it's fine. Yeah. First I was like,
That's how you know it's a good yap.
that's how you know it's a good yap. First I was thinking like, oh, maybe I'll talk for like 45 minutes, and then because there's been because there's been a new DLC for House Flipper that I really want to play. It's a Japanese DLC. But now I've been talking for 1 hour and 40 minutes. Yes! It's the Sakura DLC. But maybe we can play that together. No, I don't think you have to evict ghosts. pretty sure you don't have to evict ghosts. So I guess we're saving that for when me and Bon are playing. Okay, Bon, I'm saving that. Oh yeah, I read Japanese when I was in my early 20s. Annoying bloodstains keep coming back. I would recommend hanging up some bones and burning some white sage. That's what I always do. It works like a charm. Well, then I guess House Flipper stream will happen later, whenever Bon can play. So tell me, Dawn, Gaelic is that something that some people speak like natively? Because I know like a lot of people are learning it, but are there some people that like learn it from their parents or something like that? That they're like talk at home? We do one. Let me check my schedule. Mostly in the Highlands. So there are some people who just like casually speak it at home. And then when they come into town, they speak English. Because that is pretty cool. Pretty fucking cool. I can close this window. It's an endangered language. Oh, we have the same, we have a language in Sweden called Elfdalian that is no way related to Swedish. It's only spoken in one town in all of Sweden. It is considered its own language, and it's considered a dying language. It's very cool, and it's actually more closely related to ancient Nordic and Icelandic than it is to Swedish. And everyone who lives in that tiny little town in the middle of Sweden speaks it. It's also taught in schools. But nowhere else is it spoken. And no one really knows how it started to be spoken there. The only Celtic dialect you covered fairly well is Welsh. Oh yeah. It's also this is I used to watch what is it called? Geordie Shore, and the people spoke Welsh on that. God, you can't understand shit what those people are saying. I love you. Have a nice day. God, my throat is getting a little sore. So I will most likely, I'm not used to yapping like this. Also, I haven't been yapping for a long time. I know there are some places that teach it. I know they also teach it in like those language apps. But yeah, I know but even though you hear people who live in Wales when they speak English, they have a very distinct dialect as well. They are. I watch a YouTuber called Cam Kirkham who's from there, and he has a very specific way of talking English. That's for sure. I mean, it's not ugly in any way, but you know, you can hear that they are from a different part of the world. Like a different kind of English, for sure. Okay, so I cannot. I have. Oh wait, hold on. Something you used to have a few languages. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I guess that's how it was here as well, since everyone spoke ancient Nordic all over Scandinavia, basically. And then it all separated into different languages, you know? God, my nose is so itchy. This weird thing, I had to cut down my nails. Like a few days ago. And it's so weird because they started cracking. What they often do. It's like the front of my fingers are like really sore. It's like they haven't touched skin or like air for a long time. It's like they're really sensitive. Old Irish, Cumbric and Pictish. I haven't even heard of those two. Cumbric and Pictish. I haven't heard of that. That sounds really cool. So, do no people speak the other two? Are they like completely dead? Because I haven't even heard of that. They're extinct. Oh, wow. So you can only like read about them, basically. That's crazy. Oh, here we go. Yeah, my throat is getting really dry. I've been oh yeah. I know some people know that I've been on a medication since February for my joint pain, and it makes my mouth so fucking dry. It's better as long as I like keep drinking water, it's fine. But holy shit, I keep waking up in the middle of the night and I feel like I'm perched. But it's just like the mouth is so dry. I get fucking cotton mouth and I'm like, so I need to have like these tablets next to my bed that I chew on to get my saliva going. But I feel like this fucking old lady in the middle of the night because I'm so trying them. And I'm starting to feel like now as well, even though I keep drinking water and stuff. Exactly! It's like that! I'm like, huh? Huh? Spoken in the Old Kingdom. Oh, wow. That's so cool. See, this is what I mean. It's such a tiny country that has such colorful history. Pretty fucking cool, unlike some fucking giant ass countries who claim that they're so fucking badass, even though they're not. Oh well. I'm gonna wrap up stream now. I want something in me besides Skittle gummies. Since I'm saving House Flipper for Braun, Philip, well, thank you. I might actually, I haven't played WoW in weeks, so we might actually do a little WoW stream on Thursday. Oh, God, I missed you guys so much. Feels so good to be back. Feels really good to be back. I missed you all a lot. It's so nice to be back. I'm very excited about what's to come. I'm really excited that you guys are all excited. It feels really good to have no more rants about flavored lube. Just one more for you. Mwah. I'm really excited to have you guys like with me for this. You know, it's always scary doing changes. For a long time, I am weird job. For a long time, I was kind of, yeah, I'd say I was a little scared. Even mentioning I wanted to take like a different route with my design, with my ideas, I guess. You know, because some people are like, oh, no, you can't. You've always been you, you know? So when you hear people say like, oh my god, it sounds fun, or we're on, you know, we go with you, whatever happens, and stuff like that. It's really encouraging. And it makes me feel better about what I want to do. Because even though I'm like... Yeah, because even though I can be, like... Even though I can be super secure in my choices, be like, yeah, I feel like this is a cool direction with whatever. It's still nice to have people who's like got your back, you know? So it's always fun to have someone be like, oh, that sounds like a fun idea. That sounds like a cool idea. So it's nice hearing you guys be excited when I'm excited. So yeah. Looking forward to coming back to streaming more. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye!